You pull your phone out of your pocket, and the time is exactly 11:11. Later, you buy a coffee, and the receipt totals $5.55. You get in your car, a specific song is stuck in your head, and the moment you turn the key, that exact track is playing on the radio. Our modern, highly logical brains are trained to immediately wave these moments off. We label them as cognitive biases, random noise, or weird little coincidences that don't mean anything. But the universe is not silent. It speaks a hidden language of symbols, numbers, and patterns. We are currently walking around illiterate to the very signals meant to guide us. To change the trajectory of our lives, we must stop ignoring the noise and learn to decode the grammar of this divine communication. Repeating numbers like 1111 or 111 serve as the foundational letters of this language, a persistent nudge to pay attention to the present moment. In quantum physics, the observer effect describes how the act of watching a wave of energy causes it to snap into a specific physical particle. When the universe repeatedly places the sequence 111 in your line of sight, it signals that your current mental focus is acting as that observer, pressurizing your thoughts to solidify into your physical experience. These visual mappings, inspired by Dr. Masaru Emoto's study of water, show that positive intention produces symmetry, while negative focus results in fragmentation. Since the human body is 70% water, every internal thought reshapes the physical geometry of your own cells. The rest of the numeric alphabet carries specific instructions. 222 appears when you are torn between choices, calling for balance and patience while you navigate a dilemma. 333 is a signature of divine support. From the Holy Trinity in Christianity to the Triratna in Buddhism, the number 3 represents ultimate spiritual backing. You are not operating alone. 444 signals a shield of cosmic protection, and 555 indicates an impending transformation, like old leaves falling from a tree to make way for new growth. These repeating numbers act as an early warning system. They demand you audit your internal state before your fleeting thoughts become your permanent reality. Moving past individual numbers brings us to the syntax of real-world events, explored by the pioneering psychologist Carl Jung. Jung coined the term synchronicity to describe deeply meaningful coincidences. These are events that lack any logical cause and effect relationship, yet clearly deliver a targeted message. Take the story of a man named Vikas. Paralyzed by grief after losing his father, he heard the exact phrase, "Make your father's name great," from his uncle. The next day, an old friend repeated the exact same phrase. A day later, a character on a television show said it again. 3 disconnected sources delivered identical phrasing in rapid succession. When a specific message routes itself through multiple unrelated channels, it forms a complete sentence. The universe is insisting you pay attention because the first broadcast went ignored. Your biological architecture functions as a high-fidelity antenna for these invisible frequencies. Sudden, unexplainable goosebumps are often the first sign that you are standing in the presence of a significant truth. Ancient texts identify this physical reaction as the activation of the crown chakra. It is a physiological connection to divine energy, signaling that your body is processing a moment of deep importance. There are other somatic signals too. Unprompted tears during a quiet moment act as a mechanism of divine internal cleansing. A sudden weightlessness in your chest is a physical marker of cosmic acceptance. Then we reach the deepest channel of all, your dreams. When the noisy, analytical conscious mind powers down for the night, the universe bypasses your logic to speak straight to your subconscious. Your physical body and your subconscious mind possess an ancient intelligence. They recognize a divine presence long before the logical brain can process the data. Becoming fluent in this language necessitates an active, two-way dialogue. If seeing 111 means your current thought is being observed into reality, you have a brief window to curate that reality. The moment you see the sign, pause your internal monologue and consciously speak a positive outcome into the space where a worry used to be. This shifts the data the universe is currently processing. To see the bigger picture, track your daily anomalies over a month in a sign diary or a dream journal. As this 30-day calendar grid populates, What initially looks like random noise organizes into a clear, undeniable pattern of communication. We spend so much time looking up, asking if anyone is out there, while ignoring the fact that the answer is being broadcast to us every single day. Tonight, put away your devices, close your eyes, and consciously declare your readiness to listen. Once you recognize this language, life stops being a series of random accidents and becomes a guided, intentional journey.